So you've been thinking about starting a business or you recently did, great. Either way, I'm glad you're here because I want to share with you 7 things I wish I knew before I started my business. So hi, I'm Karen Williams. I'm the founder of MenTech Agency, a diversity tech recruiting company I started at the end of 2019 and grew to over $500,000 in 3 years. So this is what I wish I knew. Okay, so you starting a business does not mean you will have customers and clients knocking down your door to purchase your product or to work with you, okay? No matter how good you think your product or service is, it just doesn't matter, right? Because they don't know you exist. That old saying of, build it and they will come, honey, is not true. When I started my recruiting company, it wasn't enough that I came up with a cute name and got my LLC. Good job for me, baby, but there was no client. Like, who cared that I built this pretty website and got these fancy business cards? Guess what? Still no clients, right? No one knew about my business. So it was my number one priority to make sure that my potential clients was aware of my business and how they could benefit from working with us, right? So one of the biggest strategies that I used to help me land clients was building authority and becoming a thought leader on LinkedIn, right? I started posting content that I knew my potential client would be interested in or would be useful for them, right? I started sending emails, so like the messages on LinkedIn, to decision makers about my business and really just simply ask them for their business. This worked a lot more than you would believe. Y'all, this was a big one. I wish I had made sure I had enough paying clients to replace my corporate income before leaving my job. Like, not having enough clients lined up really added a lot of unnecessary pressure and stress for me to try to make money quickly, which just wasn't ideal. So when I quit my corporate job in 2016, I decided to do business consulting, right? I hadn't built a profitable business yet, but I was good at the part most people didn't like, right? Like, I knew processes on how to start a business. I was always good at strategy. So I was like, I'll go for it. However, it took me much longer than I expected to start having paying clients. And honestly, I just never got to the income with my business that I had with my corporate job. So if you are thinking about quitting your job to go full time in your business, I would say hold on to your job as long as you can until you make enough money in your business to replace your salary. Or if you have a winning strategy and you're already getting clients and you see that it's working, then that sounds good. Or if you can't wait, just make sure you have at least 6 months of your expenses saved up and baby, you get to work. Y'all, I hated sales. Like, I wish I would have known how much sales would play a part in growing my business. Like, no matter what business you're in, you are in sales. And so for me, I hated sales because I don't like the feeling of having to convince someone that they need what I have, which is why it's important to know your potential client pain points down to a T. And then you can niche down so that people understand and they're not confused by what you do, what problem you solve for them. But you have to get over the fact that you are selling, because you are selling every single day to somebody. If it's your customers, your clients, your employees, your investors, your bank, hell, yourself, okay? That is also why you really have to love what you do, because it will get hard. There are hundreds of other people doing the same thing that you're doing, selling the same product or service. So you have to figure out, how do you make your business stand out to your customers as they're going through your sales funnel? So a lot of people say, I want to start my own business so I can be my own boss. Child, I wish I would have known. I am still not the boss. Yes, I may be in control of my schedule, my PTO, and all the things, the revenue and expenses, where all the money goes. But my clients and my employees are really my boss. That's who I answer to, right? Your clients can take forever to pay you, knowing you got to pay your expenses and pay your employees. Like, your biggest client can decide tomorrow, hey, I don't want to renew my contract, leaving you with a revenue gap, right? Your employee that you've been training for months or years just may decide, you know what, I'm moving on to a new job for better pay. So there are always circumstances that are out of your control. So you just need to make sure that you stay on top of making sure your employees and your clients are happy, because they are the true lifeline to your business. Okay, so don't focus on the fact of being the boss or being your own boss. Honey, the goal is legacy. It's building empires that we can pass on to our children. So the focus should be on exceptional customer service and communication, because yes, you are the boss. You get to make the decisions. But these people help your business to run, to keep going. Because without them, you don't have a business. All you got is a business name, a LLC, and some cute business cards on a website. So those people are really who you answer to. Document, document, document. I wish I would have known how important it would be for me to create SOPs to document every process in my business. If you don't know, SOP is a standard operating procedure, which is like the procedure in which you complete a task. When I was running my recruiting company alone, I didn't think about or was worried about documenting anything because it was just me. But let me tell you, once your business starts to grow, which is the goal, right? And you start hiring people, you will need those documents because they're going to serve as your training guides and reference for them when they get stuck on something and they need guidance. You don't want them constantly running to you to ask you questions. You can't grow your business if you're constantly going back and teaching them something that they should already know, okay? So if you haven't done so, please document your processes step by step, even the smallest tasks, because you want someone to be able to pick up this document or log in and read this document and be able to follow it step by step without needing you. You are the only one that can do what you do. Like, you are the bomb.com, right? I wish I would have known how hard it would be to let go of parts of my business operation. When you are delegating parts of your business, you think you are relinquishing power, but you are really gaining power. You can now focus on the tasks that make you money and essentially grow your business. Delegating can really feel hard in your first business because you feel like, this is my baby. Nobody can do the things that I do. But listen, that's why you need to hire the right people. People that you trust can do the job better than you. This is where they naturally thrive, right? You may be good at sales and getting new clients, but you are awful at marketing, social media, and accounting. Why would you waste your time and your brain power on that? Hire people that is what their natural talents lie, okay? So, in the beginning, it may not even be business tasks that you delegate. It could be light housework. It could be driving you around to your meetings. Whatever you need to help you be the best you so that you can focus on your money-making tasks, that's what you delegate. Y'all, I knew managing people was going to be difficult. I wish I would have known to fire quickly. When you have a person that is not a good fit and you know they're not a good fit, you train them, you provide them all the resources that they need to be successful, and they're still not working out, cut ties quickly. Okay? Don't try to fix anybody. You want A players on your team anyway from the jump. So don't cut corners when it comes to hiring. Take your time and be selective when it comes to building your team. Thank you for making it this far. I hope this video was helpful. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Also, drop a comment down below. Let me know if there's something you're dealing with in your business or if you have a business question. I would love to make content to support you. Bye.